bullish because we're getting a little bounce. That's how markets work. So let's take a look at the Dow Jones 1929 Great Depression. You can see it is almost lining up perfectly. This is today. And this is on the weekly chart. We also have the long-term Amazon compared to Bitcoin chart, which is looking the same way, just very ugly for the next year. As you can see right here, we had these measurements right here. We did break this line like we did over here. We could come way down. If we look though here, we did bounce back up from there to come up to retest these areas. If we do get that bounce, we'll talk about what areas those would be. Otherwise, our next real stop is down to the lower to mid $20,000 range. I do expect that area to probably hold for a while, but there's a good possibility that breaks. We may bounce off it, you know, for 6 months and stay here, kind of like 6,000 back in 2018, if you guys were around for that. But anyways, what time is it? We got 2 minutes till the market opens. We're going to keep an eye on that. We're also going to be taking a look at the DXY here. We can look at that now. It is trying to gain support on the EMAs here. If it's able to, and we do break up here, my next target's around 104, then 105, and then 106-ish area. We do have the longer term. If we go into the weekly on the dollar, it shows massive. If we do break this 105 area, we could be heading up to, you know, 120, somewhere in that range. This does look like a bull flag here. We could be going much higher in the dollar. I've been talking about that forever. I heard someone else say they were the only person talking about the dollar going up. We've been bullish on the dollar since actually right here. I started being bullish on the dollar. Everyone was calling me crazy. But I'm not going to go into details. Let's see what's going on in the Dow Jones. So the market is almost open. We got like 1 more minute. How are you guys doing today? All right, let's take a look, see what's going to happen. We got like 1 minute to go. We're obviously going to get a little bounce here. You can tell in the pre-markets are up 350 points. So we'll see if that holds up, or we're just going to get a little relief rally in the Dow and then continue down. What's up, Alex? What's up, Soul Extender? Mog, Paul Bird. That's crazy with Luna yesterday, huh? This was my chart for Luna yesterday. Oh, stick around to the end of the video too. We're going to be going over some altcoins of your choice. This was the Luna chart from yesterday. I said around 31.9, 32. We did go lower, sitting around that range now. The question is, this is on the 4-day chart. We can go to the 1-day chart here and kind of see if this does end up being support. Then, you know, we could come all the way back up and retest that 76 range if we get a bounce in Bitcoin before coming down. But we're going to take a look at all these charts here. The Dow is open now, and as you can see, we're getting a little spike. If it does continue up, this is the area that I'd be looking for rejection for the Dow, which is the center of this falling channel. It's around that 33.1 range. May happen today, tomorrow. We'll see what happens there. Let's look at the... Yeah, let me point this out real quick before we get into the charts. Every time Amazon pumped back here, remember guys, this is a weekly chart. This stuff takes time, but every time it pumped, everyone got bullish again, just to wish they would have sold the last top all the way down to the bottom. If that happens in here, Bitcoin's bottom, as I've been talking about, should be middle or end of 2023. And let's take a look. Let's go back in a smaller time frame on DXY and see what it's doing before we get into Bitcoin. And then we'll get into the chat. We'll go over some altcoins and things like that. So yeah, it's still lingering in this range. Let's see if the dollar breaks. The dollar breaks this area, we'll see a dump in Bitcoin. Let me put it on there. So if the dollar breaks this area, 103.80, we'll see a dump in Bitcoin. And if the dollar breaks down, which would be right here, that does look like a bull flag, guys. So be careful if you are looking for a long. on Bitcoin. So anyways, there's what you're going to, a break of 103.80. Dollar's probably going to shoot up. A break of 103.53, probably going to shoot down. We may stay in this area for another day. Who knows? All right, so this is the weekly chart that we were looking at. We did break our big resistance here. Now, if we did come back up to test this week, we can move this over. It's going to be around the 35,000 range. Not quite 35,000, but if we do break that, our next point of resistance is going to be around 37.8 or 37.9, which is the 8 EMA. But as you guys know, we've had these lines drawn in here. We talked about being below this is bearish. This is a weekly trend line, and we did not create divergence. As you can see, we're getting lower lows, so things still not looking too good for Bitcoin. As you guys know, lower to mid 20s, that's what I'm looking for here. Again, unless we get a weekly open and close above that 35,000, then that will invalidate that. If you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. I am having a trading competition on there. You can sign up. Thanks, Crypto eBay, for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. So you can sign up just using an email. I have a link down below, Prime XBT link. Also on the YouTube page, there's a tutorial on there you can check out. You have 3 days left to join this contest. And there are prizes. It doesn't cost you anything to join. You don't have to use your own money. You can join it in the contest section. And right here, you'll see Savvy's Trading Clash. I posted a tweet on that. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you give me a follow. It's at CryptoSavvy1. Make sure you don't go to the scammers. There's a lot of scam accounts out there. Mine is at CryptoSavvy1. But it does show you the prizes here for the contest wins. And again, it doesn't cost you anything to join. You don't have to use your real money. If you are a trader already, it's a great way to help use the platform too. But if you are a trader already and you're already in there, you can use my promo code Savvy50 and Savvy25. The Savvy50 will get you up to a $7,000 bonus, and Savvy25 will get you 25% off of your trading fees. Definitely check them out. All right, let's get into it. Oh, the other good thing about Prime is you can trade pre-markets and after markets on Prime too for no extra charge. Altcoins, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all on one exchange. And you can have multiple trades in. They don't clump them all together like the scammy exchanges. Let's get into the daily. So here's the daily. We are getting a nice little bounce here. The highest I would see this go, I would start to look a little more bullish if it got over this 38,000, which is the bottom of this bear flag that we had been watching forever. We did break down. And our target, again, is that 24.3 range, mid to lower 20,000. And that's just a measured move of this rising broadening wedge that broke up here. And it got us that target a long time ago. Since December 21st, we've been looking for that. Again, guys, charts take times. They don't go in one straight line until capitulation time. And I don't believe we're going to see true capitulation until this 24 area breaks. Then I believe that's where the capitulation will begin. I've talked about it before. You know, it may get something like this. Once it comes down, we may go up, retest this area, could range in here for a while. Because remember, I don't believe the bottom is going to be till 2023, middle or end of. But it could do something like this. But once that line breaks, I think we're getting a capitulation. And if you look here, I have, whoops. I don't know what that just happened there, but let's do this. If we look at this as a bear flag, it would be this over here. This whole thing as a bear flag. That's the measured move of the bear flag, around 6,500. Not saying it's going to happen. Again, guys, it's a good possibility, something to watch for. A lot of people have been calling me crazy, calling for this to be the top. Actually, I called the top here, which I still believe that was really the top because we had 5 waves down, which is not corrective. Corrective is 3 waves. This was a 3-wave correction to the upside. That was the ABC we were looking for. Said everybody would get bullish and call for 100,000 again, which is exactly what happened. And then boom. So be cautious, guys. A lot of guys out there claiming to know something about markets when they really do not. Welcome, Jack of all trades. All right, so this is just zoomed in this area here into the 4 hour. And like I said, we broke this. This was that weekly support, which broke. If we do come back up and retest it again, that would be around the 35,000 range, right in there. If we did, I would expect a huge rejection here. But if for some reason it does go above, get support, then we'd be just looking to come back up to this 38,000 range for a retest of the bottom of the flag. Unless this breaks this 38,000, I don't see any reason to be bullish at all in this market. As you can see on the 4 hour, the 4 hour RSI has room to pop up here. But even if it does pop up and test this RSI trend line here, we could go way up here and test it. I doubt it we get that far. You can see how much it has moved already, and it's really not done anything on the chart. So if we do close a 4 hour above this, then you might get a little bullish. But be aware, a lot of times there's bull traps go above this and come down. But otherwise, this is a major rejection area if it even gets there. So be careful. And let's look at the 1 hour chart. Then we'll go into Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP. Those are my daily charts that have been the same forever, playing out beautifully. And then we'll take some, we'll actually take a quick look at gold and silver. And then we'll take some poop coins if you guys want to chart some poop coins. So looks like we're making a rising wedge here. If we do pop up, this would be invalidated at about 33.4. If we break the 33.4, I'd be looking for that 35 to 36 range. All depends on where it breaks. And that's just a measured move of the widest point of the wedge, which is right here. If it does break that 33.4 range, then we could be looking at that 35 to 36,000. Otherwise, if we break down from here, depending on where it breaks down, right? Like this, I got this on the 5 minute chart. Why is it on the 5 minute chart? It's supposed to be on the hourly. There we go. No idea why it was like that, but we do have measured moves here. If we do break down, and again, guys, it depends. If it came straight down in the next few hours, we'd be looking for the first target of 28.7, and then the second target would be down as low as 25,000, right? So if it stays in this range for a while, comes up, retests the top before it breaks down, it could take longer. Then we'd be looking at more these targets, 28.6 being the first target, break of that, then 26. So it all depends on if, when, and where it breaks this bottom trend line, or if, when, and where it breaks this top trend line. So that I'm pretty confident in this right here. So like I said, a break above the 33.4, be looking for 35 to 36,000, which would line up with the 200 EMA. But a break of the bottom, then we'd be looking for these lower targets. As you can see right now, we are making hidden bearish divergence. We're making higher highs in the RSI and lower highs in the price action. We'll still be making a lower high even if we get to 33.4. So anyways, guys, and I don't make calls. I don't tell you when to short, when to long. My whole channel is based around helping people understand how markets move. I hope you guys are learning that. Anyways, Ethereum. So Ethereum, we have our targets still here. We broke our bear flag in Ethereum, still have 1919. If that breaks 1564, if that breaks 680, could be much, much lower if we are in the true bear market ending in 2023, like I believe is a good possibility. Litecoin, as you guys know, once we broke this rising broadening wedge, we had this target of 24, still looking for that target. XRP, we broke our triangle here. First target 28, next 17. Unless we get above this area again, I'm still looking for these lows. Gold, I'm looking for 15 to 16,000 here for ABC correction. Now, I've talked about it a little bit yesterday. If you want, go back to yesterday's video. I'm not going to go through it all again, but every time that the traditional markets get into a real bear market, like 1929, 2008, every time gold and silver both fall with it. The only thing that rises it is the DXY when everything else goes down. So I've talked about that for well over a year. I showed it in the charts for well over a year. Now people are finally starting to talk about it, but that's how it usually goes. If you want to hear it first, watch this channel. Anyways, silver looking for $20 range. If that breaks, 15.5. Luna, there's our Luna chart from yesterday. Look at that. We hit our target, even dipped below it. Right now, that may be our new resistance. So be careful if you're playing with altcoins, guys. All right, let's get into the chat. Talk to you guys for a little bit and see what you guys want to look at. Savvy, waiting to buy Bitcoin at 12K. Good luck, brother. Good luck to you, Renee. Do you share your TradingView plugins? No, I don't. I've shared some charts on there, but I mean, I guess I could. I can look into doing that. Everyone needs to look at Amazon on the daily and compare it to BTC. Pull out your trend lines. Bullish to 73K. We're going to talk about that real quick. You want to talk about it needs 3 tops before whatever. I've heard that so much. If you take a good look at the Bitcoin to Amazon chart, I'm going to get rid of that right now. Here was the first one, which was right here, right? Same thing. It just didn't get as much euphoria. That was your first top. First top here. I'm going to mark those for you. Let me, right here. We'll use little moons. There was the first one. And here was the first one there. Here was your second one. Here was your second one here. Here was your third one. And here was your third one. Right there. There's your three peaks. And then you had the drop. Right? Same thing. Same thing. And then you had an ABC correction breaking this high. ABC correction breaking this high. Guys, this pattern is looking eerily similar. All right, let's get into the altcoins for you guys. You're welcome, Martial Law. Thanks for all your support. And guys, I appreciate all your support. If you're watching this video after, make sure you leave a comment down below. And don't forget to smash those thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want daily updates. And let's go. Savvy, there's only one moon. That's funny. Crazy how fast your predictions have panned out. Congrats, man. Thanks for saving my portfolio back in May last year. Right on, Alex. Can you please tell what about LTC relief rally? Chainlink. Somebody put Chainlink. So let's look at Chainlink. All right, Chainlink. Chainlink is horrible. We're getting our little relief rally off these last lows. Let's see. If you was to get bullish on Link, what would it have to do? You know what? We're gonna go into the smaller time frames. Actually, I'm gonna look at all these on the daily time frames. Link would have to break this area here to be bullish. Would be 20 bucks. But let's take a look at this. It looks like it's more likely to hit down here. Let's clone this. It's not letting me clone it, so let's do this. Link's probably going to be looking around that 469 range for the next low. Luna, we already looked at Luna, man. Dina, AXS. What the hell is AXS? I don't even know what it is. AXS. Guys, they all look like garbage. There's no other way to put it. The RSI is reset on AXS pretty damn good here. I would be extremely careful. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let's go into the 4-hour chart. All right, here it is. Looks like we got another low for this too on the 4-hour. Let's just put some trend lines in here. All right, so Here's where I would look for a break to get bullish. And the bearish would be come back down and retest these ranges. I wouldn't do any trading in it unless one of these areas breaks. And let's see, give you a rough target. If this was to break here, your target would be bullish target 41, bearish target 22.50, and if 22.50 broke, look for about 11 cents. And as you can see, there was some support here at 11, so that is what I see there. I want my 30-cent XRP. Please dump it now. It's hard to dump it if you don't hold any. Cabbage everywhere. Right on. Oh, CRO. Trying to find a decent chart on it. I guess we could look at it here. There we go. Oh, so, wow, this was the last time I did charts on this was quite a while back. We did hit this target over here. Let me get this stuff off here, guys. Looking at smaller time frames here. So Crow is making hidden bearish divergence. If we go from this high to this high, it's getting rejected on the 13 EMA. Guys, I love the EMAs. If you use them, it'll help you out in your trading big time. Hidden bearish divergence here. Looks like we got another tap to low. If this low breaks, let's do this. Give you a bullish and bearish target here. A bullish target would be a break of this trend line, which is right here. And we take the widest point of the wedge. And this is just estimate, guys. I'm not getting exact. I'm just kind of showing you guys how I look at the charts. So your bullish target at a break of 24 would be around 31. Your bearish targets are around 19 cents. And if that was to break, then we'd be looking at about 11 cents. If we zoom out, oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. This chart is horrible, guys. We are getting resistance right below this where it started. All right, XEC. XEC, let's take a look at it. Is there anything calculated right here? Dollar. All right, let's see. It looks pretty much the same thing. They all look the same. They all look exactly the same. Getting a little bounce here. We are not looking good. I hate crap coins. Let's do this. Looks the exact same as everything else. They all look the same, guys. None of these coins really go by themselves unless they do it for a fluke once in a while. All they do is they dump when Bitcoin dumps just a lot harder, and they pump when Bitcoin pumps. So here it is. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Here, these are all making falling wedges, which are usually bullish, but in a bear market, they're bearish. Vice versa for bull market. So here it is. If you break that 0, 0, 0. Is this the right? This is eCash. I think that's the wrong damn thing, unless that's really what you were looking at. All right, but anyway, here's your Break this area, looking at this. If you break this area, looking at this. Sailor margin call 2022 or 2023. Look, man, Sailor's up to stuff just like he was back in the .com bubble. I've showed that chart a million times. Matic. Remember, guys, all these coins in the top 10 and top 20s, next bull run will be, there will be brand new coins that are going to change the world. It just happens over and over the same, man. All right, Matic. Same, the exact same. Hidden bearish divergence. Looks like you got another fall. We're making lower highs in the price, higher highs in the RSI. We can look at the same thing, the same wedge. This is the 4 hour we're looking at. So here's your bullish and bearish targets. We're going to set them up here. And then we're going to zoom out and look at where it lands. So here we go. So to be bullish, you'd have to break the 99.5 cents. And that would give you a bullish target of 131. Bearish down to 75 cents if it breaks that. Looking at about 42 cents. And look at that. We got confluence right there for the 42 cent range. I made a big short thanks to you. Now I'm rich. Love you. It ain't thanks to me. I just show you what I see in the markets. You make your own decisions, guys. I show you my views. Like I said, this channel is just to show you how I come up with my targets and how I look at the markets. It's not to predict the future. Jeff Noob is tardy. Says it in full chill mode. Right on. All right, what else you guys want to look at? Anything at all? Look at a couple more coins and then I'm gonna get out of here. What do you guys want to look at? BNB? I have a BNB chart. I'll show you that right now. I won't even have to do anything. Just show it. Where's it at? I think it is on this one. Daily. No, let me get the BNB chart I've been showing right here. Oh, where is it? I know I have one already that I use. Well, I'll show you BNB. I'll do it right now. Let's see, go from here to here. I posted this in my Discord. If you guys aren't a member of the Discord, it's totally free. Links down below. Also go into the description. All them links down there are stuff I actually stand behind. But let's take a look here. What do we got? So we go from this high. Actually, you know what I'm going to do for link? Or I'm sorry, for BNB. We're going to put this horizontal trend line here. And put a target there. That's where I think it's going. Around 42.8. Possibly lower. Could go to the next target down, which is about... It's going to give you the long term on this one, man. That's what I'm looking at. 27 to 42.8. SOL. Looking pretty rough. Obviously, we got to bounce in this confluence area, but I see it going back down to 38 bucks at least. Guys, these are all pump and dumps, man. I hope you soon realize that. But if you want to trade them, I mean, you can definitely trade them. It looks like it's at resistance right now, but that could just have been a break of this with the measured move down. But it looks like it's at resistance. It probably has further down to go, guys. And like I said, I'd be looking for around 41 cents. or 41 bucks, I'm sorry, for the next target, for the next medium to long-term target. Say right about this area. Of course, if it does break up here, breaks past this area here, the 88 bucks, your next stop's going to be the 200 EMA, which is around 109. That's your bullish case. Otherwise, looking like down here. Guys, be a little considerate out there. A lot of people have lost a lot of money in this. And, you know, I like to joke around and play around on Twitter, but there's a lot of people that really have lost a lot of money listening to these shillers. So be careful. Be a little considerate out there. Alt seasons here when Alt-Tab, I posted yesterday on Twitter. I don't think there's an alt season. I think it's been replaced with rug pull season. Kelly, I think they're all garbage. It's okay. AAVE. I think we looked at that yesterday also. Same thing, same chart. They're all the same damn chart, guys. They all do whatever Bitcoin tells them to do. Let's go over the Dow Jones real quick, see what that's doing. Yep, so it got its little pump. Now it seems to be coming back down. Let's look at the DXY. How's that holding up? And DXY looks like it's getting ready to pump, guys. Be prepared. It looks like more downside coming for Bitcoin. So we looked at the targets at the beginning of the video if you're just watching. So thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys rock. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Share the video if you would. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you share it. And subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you.